Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bible Football. This is our training camp. I hope everyone has been all right. We've had 2 weeks to rest, get our bodies in shape, get plenty of rest. So, welcome back to Bible Football Training Camp. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope everybody is doing all right. So we're going to give a few minutes for our players to stretch and get ready to do some more training. Today we're going to be working on our breaking through the defensive wall. So welcome to Bible Football, everyone. Welcome to Bible Football. And within a few minutes we're going to get started with our Bible football. It's been a beautiful day here in Chicago. Been kind of a little hot, but that's all right. It's been all right. God is still good. Our country and all over the world is experiencing all kind of things, but that's all right. God is still good. Hey, Ebony, God bless you. Good to see you this evening. I hope you got plenty of rest and ready to get started with some Bible football. We're going to give a few minutes for some more folks to come in, and if they don't come, then we're going to work with you. See, a good coach don't need a bunch of people. All he needed one person to work with to get them in good shape. And so we're going to be working on our defense ability to break through that defensive wall. You see, in football, they gonna put that defense up against you, and you got to be ready to break through it. They ain't gonna let you through. You gotta break through. So get ready, my sister. Get ready as we get ready for more folks to get on in here. They lagging. We've had 2 weeks off, and 2 weeks we got out of sync. But that's all right. Stretch your muscles and everything. And so today, this evening, we're gonna be working on breaking through a defensive wall. Got to be able to break through a defensive wall. And over there in Joshua 6 and 7, Joshua and the children of Israel had to break through the wall of Jericho. They had to be disciplined and follow the right process in order to break through that wall. They had to all work as a team. And that's what we got to do. Learn to work as a team, be disciplined, and the walls will come down at the right time. So we're going to be in Joshua chapter 6 as we get ready to bring up our questions here. Joshua chapter 6 and 7. We're going to be doing Joshua 6 and 7. So we're going to start our first quarter of training in Joshua chapter 6. So we're getting ready to pull up our questions here. Ebony, are you ready? And here's my cousin Shirley. God bless you, cousin Shirley. Good to see you. We are getting ready to get started here in Joshua chapter 6. We're going to be working on breaking through that defensive wall that the enemy puts up. They're going to put up a defensive wall. You are the offense. And so you got to be able to break through that defense. So we're coming out of Joshua chapter 6. So here we go with our first question coming out of Joshua chapter 6. All right, the first question says, the Lord told Joshua he had given this into his hand. A, riches. B, Jericho. C, children. Or D, power. What did God give into the hand of Joshua? Riches, Jericho, children, or power. our power. Who's going to take off? Who's able to break this defensive wall? And here come Cousin Shirley with, she said it was Jericho. All right. All right, we got you, cuz. She said it was Jericho. So is she able to break this defensive wall with Jericho? Anybody else going to help her out? See, they had to work as a team to break that wall. And they had to be disciplined themselves. At the right time, they had to shout. At the right time, they had to just keep their mouths shut. All right, and that goes, Sister, what Nakia said. She said Jericho too. And here comes Sister Glenzie Commons. Good evening, Sister Glenzie Commons. And Sister Glenzie Commons said Jericho too. So let's check it out and see if it's Jericho. Everybody said Jericho. And that is correct. It is Jericho. All right. Let's get ready to head down. Get lined up for our next question. Let's get lined up for our next question. It said they were to go around the city this many times for 6 days. How many times were they to go around that city for 6 days? A, 1, B, 2, C, 7, D, 10. And there go Cousin Shirley showing off her defensive skills with 1. And here comes Sister Glenzie Commons showing off her defensive skills with 1. And here comes Sister Nakia Ebony showing off her skills with 1. All right. Is this all in agreement with 1? Is y'all able to knock this defensive wall down with 1? Let's check it out. Is it 1? Are we able to knock this wall down with 1? That is correct. It was 6 times that they were to go around that wall. 6 times. All right. Good evening to our First Lady. God bless you. This is teamwork. This is teamwork. We're in Joshua chapter 6 trying to knock down that defensive wall. We're working on our defense skills to break through the defensive wall. And so we're in Joshua chapter 6, and here comes our next question. Said, what were the priests before the ark to bear? What were they to bear? A, 2 swords. B, golden staff. C, some trumpets. D, some drums. Well, all right, who gonna show off their skills to break through this wall? They had swords, staffs, trumpets, drums. And here come Cousin Shirley with trumpets. And here comes Sister Ebony with trumpets. All right, they are lining up. And here comes our First Lady with trumpets. And here comes Sister Glenzie Commons with trumpets. Is this correct? Is trumpets the correct answer? Let's check it. And that is correct. It is trumpets. All right, man, y'all is showing off some good skills here. All right, let's get ready to go on to our next question. The next question says, how many priests were there to be with these? How many priests were with them? A, 4, B, 7, C, 10, D, 12. How many priests had them trumpets? Come on, y'all. Show off your defensive skill. And there comes Sister Glenzie Commons. She says 7. And here comes Cousin Shirley lining up for 7. And here comes Sister First Lady lining up beside her with 7. All right, Sister Glenzie Commons. She getting it straight. She getting her position. She's lined up to the line with 7. Everybody stepped up to the line with 7. Is we all gonna break this defensive wall again with 7? Is that correct? That is correct. It was 7. All right, man, y'all is really showing off your defensive skills. Keep it up. All right, let's head on to our next question. How many times were they to go around the city on the Sabbath day. We're talking about the seventh day. Get ready to line up. Was it A, 1, B, 3, C, 7, or D, 12? How many times on the seventh day? All right, who gonna line up first on this one here? And there goes Sister Ebony, says 7. Here comes Sister Glenzie lining up to the line with 7. Cousin Shirley stepped up to the line. Man, y'all ain't scared. These sisters ain't scared to step up to that line. That devil may come with it, but y'all coming at him. All right, as we got a full line here. Is it 7? All right, as the seconds is ticking on the clock, is it 7? Is everybody going to line up on this line? We got to be able to break this defensive wall. We got to break it as a team. Can we break it? We got some people straggling on the sideline. Is it correct with 7? Let's check it out. That is correct. It is 7. That is correct. Way to break that line with 7. Hello, good evening to my cousin Betty Jean. God bless you. Good to see you this evening. We're working on our defensive skill, being able to break through that defensive wall. We're here in Joshua chapter 6, trying to knock down these Jericho walls, but we got to do it as a team, y'all. So here comes our next question. What were the people to do on the Sabbath day when the priest blew the ram's horn? A, they was to flee. B, they shouted. C, knock the walls down. D, rent their clothes. What were the people to do on the Sabbath day? All right, there comes Cousin Shirley, lines up to the line with shout. And here comes Sister Glenzie Cummins getting right next to her. And our First Lady lines up next to Sister Glenzie Cummins. Then Sister Glenzie comes and the First Lady switches. And then here comes Sister Ebony lining up next to Sister Glenzie. And here comes Betty Jean lining up to Sister Ebony. They all lined up. Can they break this defensive wall with shout? Where the people to shout when they blew the horn? Let's check it out. Is it correct with shout? That is correct. They were to shout. All right. Way to do it. They were to shout. All right. Good defensive lineup. All right. Let's get ready to huddle up for our next question. Hello, Sister Catherine Gibbs. God bless you. Good to see you this evening. But the correct answer, Sister Catherine Gibbs, was B, shout. They were to shout. When the priest blow the horn, everybody shout. All right, let's get ready to huddle up for our next question. Let's huddle up. The next question said, what was to be done with all the silver and gold and vessels of iron and brass from the city? A, the people beat them into weapons. C, it went in the treasury of the Lord. D, it was divided among the men of war. C, it was divided among the men of war. And D, it was left in the ruins. What did they do with all the silver and gold and brass and iron? All right, and here come our First Lady. She steps up to the line with treasury. And then here comes Sister Cousin Shirley, steps up next to her to the line with treasury. Anybody else brave enough to step up to that line? Because that defense is pretty tough. All right, Cousin Shirley switches her feet a little bit, but she's still up to the line. Anybody else gonna step up to the line and help them out? What were they to do with the gold and silver and all the iron and brass? Anybody gonna help them out? Anybody else gonna step up to this line and help them out? And here comes Sister Ebony, steps up to the line and helps them out. And here comes Sister Glenzie lining up to next to Sister Ebony. Everybody's up to the line, getting ready to step up to the line. Anybody else wanna step up to the line? Because the whistle is about to blow and we're about to hike this ball. Are you ready for some football? So here it comes. Everybody said, treasury of the Lord. And so is that correct? Can we break this line? Here comes Betty Jean to help out. Betty Jean steps up to the line with the treasure Lord. Is that correct? That is correct. It is the treasury. There goes Sister Gibbs. All right. Sister Gibbs stepped up to the treasury. Way to step up there, Sister Gibbs. All right. Way to step up. All right, let's head back to the huddle. Let's huddle back up for our next question. Next question says, what happened when the people shouted? What happened? A, the Lord despised them. B, Joshua rebuked them. C, the wall fell. Or D, thunder came from the ark. What happened when the people shouted? All right, who was getting ready to step up to the line? Who's ready to step up to the line? There go Cousin Shirley said a wall fell. Cousin Shirley steps up with the wall fell. First Lady Peggy lines up next to her. And then here comes Sister Glenzie coming. She lines up on the offensive line too. Here comes Betty Jean on that offensive line. And an offensive linebacker. Way to line up Betty Jean. And Betty Jean switched her feet around. She ready. And here comes Sister Catherine Gibbs. She lined up on that offensive line as a linebacker. Boy, y'all are lined up. Anybody else going to step up to that offensive line? We got to break this wall. And here comes Sister Washington. Sister Ebony lines up as a fullback. Are y'all ready to break this wall? Is it correct with the wall fail? That is correct. The wall fell. Way to do it, y'all. That wall fell down. Way to break that wall. All right, let's get ready to head up with our next question. Here comes our next question, y'all. The next question is, oh yeah, y'all tough. Y'all tough. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up for our next question. It says she and her family were the only ones in the city that will survive. Who? A, Rahab. B, Jezebel. C, Rhoda. D, Hannah. Who was the only one to survive in that city of Jericho? And there go the First Lady, jumped up to the line right away. She's ready to play center. The center steps up. And here comes Cousin Shirley lined up as an offensive guard. And then here comes Sister Washington, gets up beside her as the offensive guard. And then First Lady lines up and she's ready to hike that ball. She's ready to hike that ball as the center. And here comes Sister Gibbs lining up as an offensive linebacker. She's ready to knock them out the way. Can y'all break this line? And here comes Sister Glenzie coming. She's ready to break that line. Is it correct with Rahab? Can y'all break this offensive line? Can y'all break it? Can y'all break it? Let's check it out. Is it Rahab? And here comes Betty Jean. Is that correct? That is correct. It is Rahab. All right. Way to break that offensive line with Rahab. All right, let's huddle up, y'all, for our next question. Let's get ready to huddle up for the next question. Next question says, Joshua saved her because why? Why did he save Rahab? A, she hid the spies. B, she was beautiful. C, he loved her. Or D, he feared her family. Why did Joshua save Rahab? Who gonna line up? And here comes some Sister Glenzie coming, stepping up as the center. She steps into the center position. She's ready. And here come First Lady saying she hid the spies. All right. And she lines up next to Sister Glenzie coming. And then here comes Sister Ebony lines up next to the First Lady. And then here comes Sister Cousin Shirley. Cousin Shirley lines up on the line as an offensive linebacker. And then here comes Betty Jean as the other offensive linebacker. Anybody else gonna step up as a fullback in that offense? Who gonna step up? We got our quarterback and our center. We got our offensive line ready. Anybody else gonna step up? Anybody else gonna step up to this line? And there goes Sister Gibbs steps up to the line. Is that correct? When she hid the spine? That is correct. She hid them spine. All right. Way to slam break through that offensive line. All right, y'all. That's the end of the first half. Y'all take y'all a quick break. Take you a quick break. And we're gonna come back in a few minutes. Take y'all a quick break, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes for the second half, and we're gonna keep breaking through this wall. Y'all been doing good, pretty good, breaking through that wall. So get you some rest, get you some water, and let's get ready to work on Joshua chapter 7. We're gonna keep on breaking through this wall. It gets a little tougher. That second half, they don't want to lose, but you keep working at it. We ain't gonna lose. It's a fixed fight, and we already won. So we're gonna get ready to go to this second half, and we're going into Joshua chapter 7. So I hope everybody got some water and everything, and we get ready to pull up our questions for the second half. Everybody is out on the field, so let's get ready to huddle up. The referee has blown the whistle, so let's huddle up for our second half. Here comes the question. The anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel because Achan did what? A, took up the accursed thing. B, blasphemed God. C, desired to be king. And D, he discredited Joshua. Why was God mad at Israel? What did Achan do? Who gonna line up? Who gonna step up? Where's the quarterback? Who ready to step up? And here comes Sister Nakia steps up as the quarterback. Who gonna help her out? Anybody gonna step up out here on this front line with her as her center? And here comes Cousin Shirley steps up as the center. She said it was the accursed thing. We got a quarterback in the center. Anybody gonna step on that line? Anybody else gonna be an offensive lineman? Is it the accursed thing, or does somebody see something different? Because that defense is looking pretty tough. Can you break through that defensive wall? It's looking pretty tough. And here come our first lady steps up to the offensive line. But here comes Sister Gibbs gets on the other side of the line. Sister Gibbs has got on the other side of the line. And she said they blasphemed God. But here comes Sister Glenzie Commons got in front of Sister Gibbs and said, no, Sister Gibbs, they took the accursed thing. So, man, are y'all able to break that line? Because Sister Gibbs got on the opposite side. Are y'all able to break that line? And here comes the first lady. She determined. She steps up too. She said it's the accursed thing. Is we gonna break through that line with a cursed thing? Sister Gibbs is on the other side. Can she break that line by herself? Can she break that defensive line by herself with blaspheme against God? Anybody else gonna step up to the line? Our quarterback has called an audible. He's changing his play. She said the accursed thing. She getting everybody together, making sure that everybody's ready. We're going with the accursed thing. Anybody else going with the quarterback? Everybody seems to be with the quarterbacks but Sister Gibbs. So is this Sister Gibbs right? Or is that everybody else right? Here we go. Is it the accursed thing? Let's get ready to go. Is it the accursed thing? That is correct. They took the accursed thing. That's what was wrong with them. That's why God was mad at them. All right. Way to break through that line. They took the accursed thing. They took that gold and all. And I ain't going to say too much. I be done gave the answer. All right. Let's head on to the next question. Way to break that wall. It said Joshua. Let's huddle up. And Joshua sent man to view. He sent man to view. He sent him to view what? A, Ai. B, Jericho. C, Jordan. D, Uz. Where did Joshua send men to view? Ai, Jericho, Jordan, Uz. And here come Cousin Shirley steps up as the quarterback with Ai. And First Lady steps up as the center. And then here comes Sister Glenzie. She lines up as a linebacker. And then here comes Sister Ebony lines up next to her as another linebacker. Anybody gonna step up as a fullbacker? Anybody gonna step up as a guard? We need some guards on that line. We got to have some offensive guard. We got two offensive we got an offensive lineman. We got a center. We got a quarterback. Anybody else gonna step up as a lineman? Can we break this wall? Sister Ebony is shuffling her feet a little bit, but she's staying on the line. And here comes Sister Gibbs, lines up to the line. She's a lineman on that line. She's an offensive guard. And here comes Betty Jean, steps up as an offensive guard. All right. Is that correct? Is it correct? Is it AI? That is correct. It is AI. Man, y'all doing real good. Way to break that defensive wall. Let's go to our next question. It says, how many men went to fight? How many men went to fight? A, about 3,000. B, about 5,000. C, 10,000. Or D, 20,000. Who gonna step up to this line? Come on. Who getting ready to come out of this huddle first? Is the quarterback ready? And there go our first lady, steps up as the quarterback, and she says 3,000. And here comes Cousin Shirley as the center with 3,000. Sister Glenzie coming, lines up next to on the offensive with 3,000. She lines up as an offensive guard. Sister Glenzie as an offensive guard, and here comes Sister Nakia as an offensive guard. If we got any linebackers out there, here comes Betty Jean as an offensive linebacker, and here comes Sister Gibbs as an offensive linebacker. Is it 3,000? Can we break this wall with 3,000? That is correct. Way to break that wall with 3,000. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's huddle up and get ready for our next question. Huddle up. Next question said, what did Joshua and the elders put up on their heads? Did they put A, oil, B, water, C, salt, or D, dust? What did they put on their head? Who gonna step up out and come out of this huddle first? Who gonna come out as the quarterback? Who brave enough to step up to this line as the quarterback, as the center, as the guards, and as the tackle? Who able to ready to step up out of this line first? And there go Cousin Shirley steps up as the quarterback, and here comes Sister Ebony as the center, and then here comes Sister Catherine Gibb. She changed up and said "or." She changed up and said "or." She didn't line up with them. She went against them. She don't like to play. She said "or." He said "or." But here, our quarterback, Sister Shirley, said "dust." And our center said "dust." But Sister Gibb says "or." Cousin Shirley calls that play again. She calls her audible, and she goes to "dust." And here comes Sister Glenzie, comes up with her again. She says "dust." And here comes Betty Jean lining up next to her as an offensive linebacker with "dust." And here comes Sister Nakia says, it is dust. So is it dust or is it oil? Everybody, the majority said dust, so we're going to go with dust. Is it dust? That is correct. It is dust. He put dust. All right, there goes our first lady stepping in at the last second to help out the offense. All right, let's huddle up for our next question. Let's huddle up. Why did God say the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies? A, Israel had sinned. B, the enemy was mighty. C, the enemy had prayed. D, no one respected Joshua. Why couldn't they stand before their enemies? Who gonna step out as the quarterback? Who gonna step out as the center? Who gonna step out as the offensive line, the offensive guard, and the offensive people? Who gonna step up? And there goes our first lady stepping out as the quarterback. She stepped out as a quarterback. Our first lady as a quarterback. Anybody gonna help her out as her center? Anybody gonna help the first lady out? She called the play. Her play says sin. And here comes Sister Gibb going with the first lady as the center. She says sin. So we got a quarterback in our center. And now here comes Sister Glenzie coming, stepping up to the offensive line as an offensive lineman. And here comes Cousin Shirley as the other offensive lineman. Do we have any offensive guards stepping up? Anybody else going to step up as an offensive guard? We got our quarterback. We got our center. We got our lineman, offensive lineman. Now do we have anybody stepping up as a guard? Can we break this line with these few people? With these 4 people here. Can we break this line? We got a quarterback. We got a center. We got two offensive linemen. But we still ain't got no guard. No offensive guard. Can we break that defensive wall? We got to go with that 4 because it don't look like nobody else is stepping in to help out these 4. And here come Cousin Shirley. Here come Cousin Shirley. She says she double back and she's helping out. She stepped up as a lineman, as a guard. And so we got our center. We got our center. We got our center and we got our quarterback and got 2 guards here. We going with saying, is that correct? That is correct. That is correct. They saying against God. All right, let's huddle back up for our next question. Let's huddle up for the next question. Next question said, God said he would no longer be among them unless they do what? A, fast and pray. B, destroy the accursed thing. C, defeat their enemy. Or D, seek him early. God said he wouldn't be among them unless they do what? What did they have to do? Fast and pray. Destroy the curse. Defeat the enemy. Or seek him early. And here come Cousin Shirley stepped out as the quarterback and says that destroy the cursed thing. Here comes Sister Glenn as the center would destroy that accursed thing. And here come our First Lady stepped up to the line as a lineman would destroy the accursed thing. Do we have another lineman? Do we have another lineman to help this line out? Can we break this wall with just 3 people? We got a quarterback, we got a center, and we got 1 lineman. Can we break this line with just these 3 people? Can we break that offensive line? Here comes Sister Glenzie Common, Sister Catherine Gibbs, she steps up. Sister Catherine Gibbs steps up. We got another lineman, and here comes Betty Jean steps up as another lineman. Betty Jean steps up as another lineman. And then here come our own Sister Ebony. Nakia Watson steps up as a guard. She steps as an offensive guard. So can we break this wall? We got a quarterback. We got a center. We got a lineman, 2 linemen, and we got our 2 guards. Is it correct, the accursed thing? That is correct. Destroy that accursed thing. That's what they had to do. All right, let's huddle up for the next question. Next question says, Achan took a wedge of this among the spoils. What did he take? A, silver. B, gold. C, cheese. Or D, glass. All right, who gonna start this off and step up and break this off, this line? The defense is lined up. They ready. Are you ready? Who's going to step up as the quarterback? And here come Cousin Shirley stepped up as a quarterback. She steps out as a quarterback. Do we have a center to help out the quarterback? Anybody else to step up so we can break this line? That line is looking pretty tough. Anybody out here to help our quarterback to break this line? It's a big, strong defensive line out here, but we only got a quarterback. The quarterback is brave. And here comes Sister Glazy coming as our center. She steps up as the center, and then here comes our First Lady. Our First Lady stepped on the other side with wedge of gold. Our First Lady went with the other side with gold. But here comes Sister Catherine Gibbs says silver. Betty Jean says silver. But here come our First Lady. She switched. The First Lady got on the other side and came back. She knew. She said silver. She said she need a wide receiver. So the First Lady switched back to silver and going with our wide receiver. So now our quarterback says she's ready. She's ready to throw that ball. She's ready to throw that ball. Anybody else is brave enough to help her out? She says she need a wide receiver. Anybody else to step up as a wide receiver? Can we break that defensive wall without a wide receiver? You may have to run it and keep it yourself. Quarterback, take it himself. Can you take it? All right, so the quarterback gonna have to take it himself. She wants a 50-yard throw, but there ain't nobody stepping up. Can she take it herself with that silver? Silver is wrong, man. Interception. It's an interception. Oh, man. What an interception and a fumble. Interception. Wow. Wow. It was gold. But y'all made the first lady step back. It was gold. But that's all right. Let's keep working at it. Let's keep working at it. Let's get ready to huddle up for the next question. Let's huddle up for the next question. All right. Huddle up for the next question. It was gold. Yep. It was the gold. All right. Let's huddle up for the next question. Next question said, he also took 200 shekels of what? A jeweled crown. B, a Babylonian garment. D, a strange idol. D, a cooking vessel. Cousin Shirley said the Bible said it was silver, garment, and gold. All right then. So they got it wrong. Whoever put that question together, that wasn't me, y'all. That wasn't me. All right. So on this next question, let's huddle up for the next question. Huddle up for your next question. He also took what? 200 shekels of what? Crown, garment, idol, vessel. He also took what? 200 shekels. Well, sorry y'all here. Silver is not on here. 200 shekels and what? He took 200 shekels and what? He took 200 shekels and something else. He took some silver, but he also took 200 of silver and some else. And here come the first lady, steps up with a garment. But there come Sister Gibbs said, no, it was a vessel. Silver is what the Bible said. All right. He took 200 shekels of silver and what else? And a garment. All right. He took up sugar silver with Sister Monica. Good evening, Sister Monica. She said it was also a vessel. He took 200 silver and a vessel. Somebody said garment. Some said vessel. Our quarterback, our first lady said it was a garment. 200 shekels and a garment. All right. Can y'all break this wall? Can y'all break this wall? We got some people saying vessel. We got some people saying garment. Some people saying silver. Can we break this wall? Can we break this wall? Was it a garment or was it a vessel? Was it a garment or was it a vessel? Let's go with that Babylonian garment. That is correct. It was a garment. Way to break that wall. All right. Way to break that wall. It was a garment. All right. Let's huddle up with our next question. Where did he hide them? Where did he hide these things? A, under his bed. C, buried in his tent. D, buried outside the camp. D, buried in the Ark of the Covenant. Where did he hide all this stuff? All right. Who gonna step up as the quarterback on this one here? Where did he hide all this stuff? And there goes our first lady. You said they too vague. All right. We got to break this wall, y'all. First lady steps up to the quarterback and she says the tent. And then here comes her center. Cousin Shirley is the center. She says the 10. And then here comes Sister Glizzy coming, lines up on the line as an offensive lineman. She said the 10. And then here comes Sister Gibbs, lines up on the offensive line as a 10. And then here comes Sister Ebony in the midst of the 10. She's our offensive guard. Do we have anybody else stepping up to the offensive line? Here comes Sister Monica. Here comes Sister Monica, lines up to the offensive line as another guard. Can we break this? Can we break this line? Can we break this defensive line, this wall? We got a quarterback. We got a center. We got 2 linemen. And we got 2 offensive guards. So let's check it out and see, can we break this offensive wall? Buried in his tent. That is correct. That is correct. Way to break that wall. All right, way to break that wall. All right, let's huddle up for our next question. Let's huddle up. The next question said, what happened to Achan and all of his family? A, they were excommunicated. B, they became slaves. C, they were put in prison. D, they were stoned and burned. What happened to Achan and his family? Who gonna step up as the quarterback? And there come cousin Shirley, steps out as a quarterback. She's got a quarterback. She's called to play. And do we have a center? Anybody gonna step up to the plate with her as her center? She's called to play. Can anybody step up as a center? She called to play. She's called to play, and here comes Sister Monica as the center. And then here comes our first lady as the lineman. And here comes Betty Jean as another lineman. Do we have some offensive guard? We got our quarterback, center, and two linemen. Do we have any offensive guard? And here comes Sister Glazy Common as one of our guards. Sister Glazy Common steps up as an offensive guard. And here comes Sister Gibbs as another offensive guard. I said, you ain't, Facebook put you in jail, so you better change it to a letter instead of words. Maybe you should change it to a letter instead of words, since they want to put you in jail. All right, and here comes Sister Nakia. Sister Washington steps up onto the offensive line. So is it stoned and burned? Let's check it out. That is correct. He was stoned and burned. Him and his family. All right, that brings our game to an end. That was some good playing, y'all. Way to break through that defensive wall. Way to break through that wall. I thank you, each one of you all, for coming out and playing some football with us today in this Bible football training camp. Remember to trust the process and keep God first. We got to break this wall, y'all. Thank you to our First Lady. Good game, First Lady. Good game, Ebony. Sister Washington, God bless you. Good game, Sister Gibbs. Thank you for coming out and being with us this evening. Good game, Sister Glenzie Commons. God bless you. Thank you for coming out. Good game, Sister Betty Walker. God bless you, my cousin, for being with us this evening. Sister Monica Chatwood. God bless you, my sister. Thank you for coming out and being with us, my cousin Shirley. God bless you. Thank you for coming out and being with us this evening. Sister Gibbs, God bless you. And if I miss anybody, charge it to my eyes and not my heart. Pastor White said he would have been here, but he had some procedures done on his feet. And he said his feet is in a lot of pain. So he's not with us this evening. So let's be sure to pray for Pastor White as he got to be off his feet for a little while. But we thank God he's doing all right. But he's going through some pain. But he's a soldier. He's a football player. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to you all. Yes, thank you. Good game, everyone. Good game. Amen. Yes. It's informative. It make you go back and check it out. Yeah, because you can't trust man. Man was the one who put these questions together. And so you got to read your Bible for yourself. Know God for yourself. Y'all have a good evening. Trust the process and keep God first.